Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for LaMelo Ball.
And one thing he's gotten better at as the years have gone on is scoring the ball, shouldering a bigger load of the offense and being willing to accept the responsibility of a go-to option for this team.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Jusuf Nurkic. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. And for the 76ers, they've got Tyrese Maxey, George out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward position. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Bridges outside. There's a screen by Nurkic to the inside. Embiid with a steal. And they're on the run. Yabusele. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Now, Paul George is always about making the right play. What a pretty pass.
Here's Ball. Last game with 30. Nurkic a screen on Maxey. To the middle. Embiid with a steal. Maxey passes to Grimes. And it's Maxey missing. Ball against Maxey. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, Doris, one thing about LaMelo Ball, not many true point guards walking around at 6'7".
BA, the length of a forward and yet one of the most prolific playmakers in the game today. That gives a coach a lot of versatility and options with one individual player.
That one falls for Ball. Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
And so Ball nails both of them. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Well, Miles Bridges, we know elite athleticism. Going to show you his speed right there in transition.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse.
When I asked him about Jusuf Nurkic, he noted how physical he was, and he said to me, we need to focus on boxing him out and not letting him get offensive rebounds. Our guys need to play with toughness tonight. Seems like there will be plenty of action on the glass tonight, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Bridges outside. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Maxey against Ball. Shot clock at 6. Banked it in off the glass.
With the size he brings to the guard position, you love to see LaMelo assert himself down low.
Maxey on the wing. Pounded by Ball. Here's Grimes. He's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And the way that game went, no surprise it went into overtime. And man, did this team fight hard to snatch that W.
Well, you'd rather not put these guys on the line. The top free throw shooting teams in the last month. 5th, the Hornets.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Here's Miller. Pass to Bridges. To the wing, right side. Ball against Maxey. Ball passes to Okogie. Drains the triple.
Well, heads-up play from Okogie. Got to be shot ready on the catch. He was more than up to the task.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Embiid with it. Guarded now by Ball. To the inside. Yabusele. Good. And the assist to Embiid.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Bridges outside. Now here's Miller. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Wizards in Washington.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing. Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
George for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Ball passes to Okogie. Back to Ball. Nurkic inside. No points yet. Pass to Miller. Just 5 to shoot. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Sixers leading. To the paint. And Embiid throws it down.
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
Miller, the pass to Ball. Shoots over Maxey. Again, the miss by the Hornets. The Sixers lead by 4. It's deflected.
I mean, he just continued to work for the block. Miller not letting up an ounce of effort.
Here's Maxey. Here's Yabusele. Fires from deep.
Well, you can see the strength that Miles Bridges brings to the defensive end of the floor. That is nice defense.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Now here's Ball. A dependable scorer. He's averaging 31 a game so far. Pass to Miller. Here's Okogie. George defending. And the basket by Bridges.
Miles Bridges getting more and more audacious from the three-point line. We see you, sir.
Ball against Maxey. Now here's Embiid. Six on the shot clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
And the second free throw is good. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Now here's Miller, still without a bucket. There's a screen. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Got it.
Boy, great movement by Okogie. Set the screen, get off it quickly, and get to your spot.
And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. with the layup. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Ball passes to Bridges. Now Nurkic. Pat misses. Had a chance to tie it.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Maxey against Ball. Here's Yabusele. There's the triple. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. Hornets trail by 5. Ball with it. Pass to Okogie. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Paul George. The Hornets are in the midst of a playoff drought. Their last appearance was 2015, Doors.
Yeah, B.A., that's the longest active streak in the league. Not something you love to be associated with. And listen, like other organizations, they've hit on some draft picks. They've missed on some draft picks. A lot of the problem has been injuries that have plagued this organization.
That free throw, no good.
You think back to Josh Okogie's rookie season. This guy stepped up and became a starter. He's proven always ready for the next big challenge.
And he's good on the second.
Guys, when we think of Josh Okogie, the athleticism is eye-popping, and the relentlessness with which he plays the game, that will be what keeps him on the floor.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. It's stolen by Oubre. Pass to Maxey. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Bridges.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And there's Oubre. That one's good on the assist by Edwards. And the 76ers lead by 9. Charlotte has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Sets checked in for Philadelphia. And a change for the Hornets. Green's checked in for Okogie. Outside man. And the he drops it in from the low post.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Now here's Maxey. A 17-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too.
Shot clock at 6. Lets it fly. Gets an open look and hits it. Maxey's got 5 points.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And here's Mann. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington. Smith outside. Rebound by the 76ers.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Here's McCain. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
Second team foul.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him. Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid comes in for Brissett. And Butler is subbed in for Maxey. Gibson's checked in for Charlotte. Ball comes in for Smith. Both good from the line that time.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Butler against Ball. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Williams from long range. Williams on the wing from the arc. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, catch and shoot opportunities. Grant Williams always ready on the catch to rise and fire.
Pass to Embiid. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter here.
Hornets foul. Gibson. That's his first personal foul.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Embiid drops them both. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. It's a 10-point game. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
Last time these teams met up, they practically got run over. But to be fair, they took issue with some of the calls they were handed.
Yeah, their starters got into foul trouble, and it felt as if some of the calls were ticky-tack, no doubt, but nonetheless, damage was done.
Pass to McCain. Three seconds left. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And the 76ers lead by 12.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers going into the break up 12. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. Back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Boy, the 76ers at the top of their game, huh?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
And so in the game for the Hornets, they've got Trey Mann. Taj Gibson is out there with Grant Williams. Then there's Josh Green, and it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Oubre can't hit. Hornets trail by 12. Outside man, inside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And how about we check the numbers for Joel Embiid?
And I think the grind of the season has caught up to him a little. You can see it in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a dive. He appears to be wearing down. Maybe he can get his legs back under him today.
Now here's Butler. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 5. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Here's Butler. Good. And the assist to Embiid. And the 76ers lead by 14. And for the Hornets, they're shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Now Ball. Williams, a screen on Butler. Ball with it. Picked up by Embiid. Now Butler. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
Yeah, we know Embiid can do it one-on-one, but the catch-and-shoot jumper is showing his versatility.
Green, a screen. Pass to Gibson. Ball with it. Butler covering. Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
Well, the great length and the great size of the backcourt, LaMelo Ball continues to improve as an interior scorer.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues. And give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Charlotte, not the start they were hoping for. They're in the bottom half of their conference. And of course, there's the 76ers, half a game behind.
Well, right now for the 76ers, they have had a truly awful start to the year. They need to course correct now before the whole season just slips away.
And there was such high hopes for them in the preseason. It's hard to believe how quickly these losses are piling up.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Pass to Embiid. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. And Ball gets it to go.
We've seen that more than once today. an effortless basket inside.
You know, if you look at the tracking stats, no one guards different positions like Grant Williams.
Yeah, those guys that can guard truly 1 through 5 are rare. Grant Williams is on that list. His versatility is incredibly impactful to whatever team he's on.
Hornets trail by 16. Left side man. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Man's got his second basket.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Butler passes to Embiid. It's stolen. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, "I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind." Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. First
Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Your Sixers, Jared Butler. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. Both teams deciding to change it up. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Hornets trail by 16. Ball passes to Williams. Ball against Butler. From behind the arc. Oh, Ball dropping it in for 3.
Well, that's just a smart move by LaMelo Ball. Uses the screen to shake the defender. That's nice.
Butler against Ball. And it's Butler with the jam.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the bucket. Ball's got 13 now.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Ball against Butler. Pass to Embiid. Oh, look out! Joel Embiid with a power jam.
Yeah, good things happen when Embiid has the ball in his hands. I mean, this guy can do it all.
Ball passes to man. Back to Ball. Takes a 3. And Grimes pulls it down. The Sixers lead by 15. Fast break, Philadelphia. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, he's 6'5" with a strong frame. Mr. Grimes is not afraid of a little contact, folks.
It's his first trip to the line.
Line for 2. Quentin Grimes.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Paul George, he's checked in for the Sixers. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Butler. Miles Bridges checked in for Charlotte. Okogie comes in for Man. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Well, Quentin Grimes remains a young player who is defense first. He can be a lockdown guy, and he's just continuing to build confidence offensively.
Miller finds ball. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Here's George. And that one hits the back iron. Hornets trail by 14. Ball right side. It's Bridges on the wing. Yes, it's good. Bridges has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I tell you, the ability to act quickly, to get your shot up as soon as you make the catch, that's beautifully done by Bridges.
Pass to George. Cuts off the pass. Here's Okogie. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
Yeah, Grimes has the frame to work down low. I like when he gets inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Boy, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Come on, fans, get up, get loud. It's your successor, ENT.
Checked in for Charlotte. And this break lets us see the teams making the most of their second chances this season. The Hornets, 3rd.
You've got to respect the work ethic of these guys on the offensive glass. They don't give up on possessions and hit the boards with aggression.
Pass to Bridges. Ooh, nice D from George.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
And here's Charlotte now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Nurkic high post. Bridges outside. 4 on the clock. Fires in the triple. Bridges has got 10 points in the game.
This quarter, they're doing some real damage from outside the arc. Trying to stay within striking distance here.
They set the screen. Here's McCain. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Miller can't get it to go. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Man with it. Guarded now by Maxey. The three ball. Rebound by Philadelphia. George outside. Down low. Yabusele. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists in the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Bridges. He's got 10. And George with some nice D.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
How about that clean rejection by Brandon Miller? Excellent timing.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Charlotte making a change here. Smith's checked in.
Naismith. Let's give a big round of applause for your Sixers ENT.
Here's McCain. Great D that time from Miller. Hornets trail by 15. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Miller. Bridges has got 7 now in this quarter. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to McCain. For 3, George. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Now, Paul George's shooting form is just so pretty. This guy's ability to make shots so easy.
Here's Okogie. And that one is stuffed right through.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets. To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Hornets trail by 14. Smith outside. Pass to Bridges. Here's Okogie. 1 second left. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers, a sizable lead of 14 at the break, building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Joel, the reserves have been awesome so far. What are you seeing from them?
The bench has helped us a lot. They've come in, they scored the ball, they've gotten stops, so we're going to need them to keep it going.
Helps to have backup. Good luck in the second half.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Philadelphia 76ers. When your team is at peak performance, who do you credit first?
The big man. Without rebounds, you won't win many games. Plus, you got to protect that paint.
Agree with that sentiment, Kenny?
Well, disagreeing with Shaq before dinner is not wise, Ernie. So I'm going to let the catering come in first, and then we can have a reasonable discussion.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the 76ers.
When contributions off the bench make this big of an impact, it leaves the team feeling good. It's a morale builder, guys, in a good way.
Yeah, and you can see the difference in energy level, the activity level. They've been a step ahead the whole way.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
His power is unbelievable, an intimidating force when he's at his best.
Here's ball. They've got Joel Embiid. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Paul George. And it's Yabusele in at the 4. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Philadelphia leading by 14. George for 3. Can't get it to drop. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Pass to Miller. Bridges outside. There's a screen. 5 to shoot. Into the lane. Ball left side. Launches a 3. The rebound by Embiid. Philadelphia's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Pass to George. The floater. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Doris, we've heard Paul George get a lot of praise from the next generation of NBA talent.
We sure have, and it's easy to see why, Brian. This guy is fundamentally sound. He does a little bit of everything, can shoot with range, can get off the bounce. His game is so polished and smooth, worthy of emulation.
And that one misses.
You cannot give Paul George these extra chances. This guy is deadly from the free throw line throughout his career.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Yabusele. From downtown, George, no good.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Back to Bridges. Pass to Okogie. Now Ball. The 3. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
Maxey with a screen on Bridges. Here's Yabusele. He's got 9. Offline with a 3.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Now here's Miller. They trail by 11. Ball right side. Pass to Okogie. Over George. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. The 76ers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And he makes it on the layup. George has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, my goodness. Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go.
With this pause, let's take a look at the teams that have generated the most offense on the break this season. In third, the Hornets.
When it comes to transition play, this team outperforms most others. They've got a lot of speedy players, and they use them well.
Pass the ball. Puts up a 3. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight, almost impossible.
Here's Grimes, guarded by Miller. Here's Maxey. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his 3rd personal.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
And he knocks down the first one.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Both free throws good from Maxey. Hornets trail by 12. Now here's Ball. 21 points in the game. For 3, Bridges. Rebound by Philadelphia.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to George. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. A nice shot by Grimes.
Well, you talk about spacing the floor. This is exactly what you hope for from Quentin Grimes.
It's Bridges on the wing. And it's Bridges with the jam.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Philadelphia leading by 13. Here's George. It doesn't go for him. Nurkic with some nice D. To the paint. Here's Bridges. And that one's in. Nice feed on the play. Bridges has got 4 points now in the quarter.
What you love is Miles Bridges has kept his foot on the gas pedal. Started out scoring well and continues to keep the pressure on.
Here's Grimes. He's got 9. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Embiid. Puts one up from 19. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Yeah, the big man Embiid just capable of sticking it from these in-between spots.
Bridges passes to Ball. High arcing shot, and he gets it to go. Ball's got 23 points.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Pass to Embiid. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Williams is checked in for Okogie. Maxey against Ball. Here's Yabusele. Clock at 6. Inside. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
To the middle. Here's Nurkic. Pass to Ball. Bridges outside. Williams with it. Williams knocks down the 3.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Back to Maxey. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Ball.
And just a very well-built guard. You know, Maxey is so hard to slow down around the rim.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
And so he hits both. And here's Charlotte now. Down by 12. Now here's Miller. He's closely guarded. Five on the clock. The rebound by Maxey.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Ooh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Nurkic a screen on Maxey. Maxey against Ball. Shoots over Maxey. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Ball's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Grimes. 4-3. He buries it from 3. Grimes has got 12 points in the game.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Miller, the pass to Ball. Nurkic a screen on Maxey to the inside. And Nurkic with the bucket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight. Philadelphia leading by 13. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And Doris, at 7 feet tall and almost 300 pounds, Jusuf Nurkic often is the biggest human on the court.
B.A., we might as well refer to him as the immovable object. This guy has slimmed down. He's in incredible shape. But Nurkic is an old-school big, and he is a force to be reckoned with around the rim, not just because of that size and strength, but because of his skill as a passer and a finisher.
Both teams will make substitutions. And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
Now here's Maxey. 11 points in the game. Misses from close range. Bridges outside. Pass to man. Williams with the screen. Left side man. Outside, Williams. And Grimes pulls it down.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 13 now.
Sometimes the D likes to get physical with Maxey, but he has no back down in him.
Pass to man. Back to ball. To the paint. Miller outside. Fires the three. No good that time.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And the shot's good. 10 points for him.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Miller on the wing. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Here's Ball. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Ball's got 27 points.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Here's McCain. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds now. Outside man. Pass to Miller. And here's Bridges. Fades and shoots. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Well, how about the in-between game? Get to the mid-range if you're Miles Bridges and take advantage.
Maxey with it. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
At the line for your Sixers, Tyrese Maxey. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Maxey. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Back to the game after this break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's Butler with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. On the floor for Charlotte, Josh Green out there with Grant Williams. Then it's Smith. Then there's Trey Mann. And it's Ball in at the 1.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Here's Mann. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Ball outside. Count that one. Ball's got 29.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
You expect Embiid to find his points. He's a talented player who can score at will.
Pass to Mann for 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 6th assist of the night. The Sixers lead by 14. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Down low. And Embiid throws it down.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Ball surveys the floor. Williams on the wing. Pass to Mann. That shot is off. The 76ers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Back to Edwards. Embiid inside. Williams defending. Back to Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He's off on that one. Hornets trail by 16. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Kelly Oubre picks one up. And when Josh Green is on the floor, you trust him to make the right decision, Doris.
Well, athletically, he can be a game changer on the defensive end. When he takes care of the ball and makes a simple play, he can be so productive. Guy is very selective when he shoots, very smart basketball player.
And he makes a first. Grimes, he's checked in for Butler. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Miller's checked in. And both free throws good for Green. The Sixers lead by 14. Pass to McCain. Inside. Here's Embiid. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Grant Williams.
Yeah, I love the use of the shot fake by Embiid. Smart basketball there.
First free throw is good. And Embiid drops them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. And now the Sixers on the break. Edwards against Green. Pass to McCain. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. Here's a look at the schedule for Philadelphia. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Monday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Grimes. Inside. And Embiid throws it down.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Now Ball. Shoots from the line. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. On the take. Grimes, the pass to Edwards. And that one drops. Edwards got his first points of the game.
Grimes rhymes with dimes. On time right there.
Ball outside. The kick out to Williams. Off target from outside. The Sixers lead by 18. Here's McCain. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Ball outside. And several years ago, the NBA introduced the Supermax. How do you think it's worked out, Doris?
Yeah, I think every decision, Brian, that the league makes is trying to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for a championship. This particular implementation has made it easier for small market teams to retain their stars. And think about it, even if someone signs it and then gets traded, at least those teams get an opportunity to get big draft capital. That's huge.
Jusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Charlotte. Bridges comes in for Man. And that one falls for Ball.
LaMelo Ball, a guy who is so unique in terms of his frame and the game, but boy, the potential is limitless.
Now here's Maxey. Nurkic against Embiid. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Bridges outside. Ball against Maxey. Ball passes to Williams. Here's Nurkic. The rebound by Yabusele. Philadelphia leading by 17. Here's McCain. Misses the three. The Hornets have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Pass to Williams. Now here's Miller. And Maxey over to help. Three-pointer, Bridges. Off target, 8 for 12 from the floor.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Ball with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Bridges outside, takes the three. The rebound by Maxey. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Embiid. Launches a three. Grimes' shot is off.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Maxey against Ball. Back to Bridges. And a nice finish on the layup. Bridges has got 20 points.
Oh, it's exactly what you want to see from Miles Bridges. Assert himself, use that frame to convert through contact.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Come on, fans, get up, get loud. It's your Sixers ENT.
Making a change here. George is checked in. Okogie's checked in for Charlotte. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Maxey surveys. Pass to Grimes. There's a screen to stop the drought. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Ball passes to Nurkic. To the paint. Here's Okogie. Goes back up. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Maxey finds Embiid. Oh, Nurkic with the block.
Boy, that's great anticipation by Yusuf Nurkic. He saw what they were trying to do and snuffs it out.
And down it goes. 2 points.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Philadelphia leading by 16. Here's Embiid. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Now, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Here's Ball. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ball's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Here's Grimes. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Embiid. 6 to shoot. Maxey on the wing. Shoots over Ball. And it's Maxey missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. It's a 16-point game. Okogie's shot is off.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
And he makes a first. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Williams is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Green comes in for Bridges. Smith, he's checked in for Okogie. And it's Mann in for Miller. And Embiid drops them both. Hornets trail by 18.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the 76ers.
Well, I have to comment on their strong performance tonight at the charity strike.
And it might have won them the game. The ability to draw fouls and capitalize can be a real difference maker.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
And what a huge performance it was for Joel Embiid.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
And here's Charlotte now. They trail by 18. Ball passes to Williams. Now here's Ball. Butler covering. Lets it go from 14. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Ball's got 38 points. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Now here's Embiid. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Count it. Embiid's got 34 points. Here's Ball. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Joel, in the past, you've certainly had your critics, and you have not run from them. What are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant, so I want every time people hear my name, I want them to know that I'm a dominant player.
Well, you do have the ability to dominate every single night. Good luck moving forward.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Joel Embiid.